Okay, I don't know, but for some or other reason, I don't feel like driving and listening to music on the way to my sleeping spot. Um, for some or other reason, I feel like talking and saying, how things are going. Uh, how are things going? Well, I'm still on my 28-day split. I've changed it around. It was something like a push-pull legs thing, but I don't like push-pull legs because it's too exhausting. I, I could barely keep up with that, you know, little bit of rest. I feel that I need more rest in between muscle groups than what push pull legs rest. They told me at the gym that push pull legs should be like Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday legs, and then Thursday push, Friday pull, and Saturday legs, and then Sunday rest, and then you repeat it again on Monday. So it's like 6 hardcore. In my opinion, it's just too hardcore. I don't like it. Uh, I keep thinking to what that one muscle guy at the gym said. He said that you gotta find and do what you like, and I honestly like doing that 7-day split thing. The way how I started originally, which was um, well, let me just say, Monday is biceps, Tuesday is triceps, and then let me just quickly check, just to be sure, on my bookie. Uh, I'm tired. Uh, Monday is biceps and forearms. Then Tuesday is triceps, and then Wednesday is hamstrings and calves. Thursday is lats. Friday is delts and traps, and then Saturday is quads and glutes and calves. And Sunday is chest. And Monday it repeats again. That way biceps get hits twice basically, in my opinion. Once as an isolation on Monday, and on Thursday, 2 days later, with all the pulling stuff of lats. And then there's a 3-day rest, and then biceps again. And triceps is hits basically 3 times. Tuesday isolation, Friday with, like push stuff with delts, shoulder press, and then Sunday with chest. Hamstrings is once a week, but also when you do leg press, apparently the hamstrings also get affected, or get worked. Calves is twice, Wednesday and Saturday. Lats is once a week. I'll probably do some lower back when I do less, but I didn't have time today. I'm supposed to go to the gym earlier. I normally, nowadays, I arrive late, like 1.5 hours before closing, and that's just not enough time. I need 3 hours. I actually prefer 4 hours at the gym. Really, I like 4 hours. I'm not working out the whole 4 hours, because it's like from walking into the door to the locker, put away the stuff, and I'm going to try to record some stuff in the gym. I did a little bit of that today, but it felt really weird. But it's like you think people are watching you, but they don't. It's like after I recorded a video or two, I pushed stop, and then I checked wit vir my gekyk, and no one is looking. Yeah. So it's like people are just minding their own business. So I might as well mind my own business also. Yeah. So I don't want to go into this exact thing right now. This is more about how I'm feeling and what's going to happen. My right side of my back feels a little bit moeg, tired. It's been like that for a while. I don't know what I did. I'm going to show you now what Tracy gave me. Tracy is my friend at the gym. It's funny how you got, at the gym you are like gym friends, but uh, it's restricted to the gym. I don't really have time for a social life outside of the gym because I like my me time. I don't even really have me time. Like gym is my me time. Uh, I had a nice conversation today with Shuaib. My first introduction to Shuaib was actually I was working out and maybe he just had a bad day. Everyone's allowed to have a bad day. But the first time I really noticed him it was my first week of lifting in the gym, and it was like winter. I started lifting in 2025. It's 2 January, by the way, today. And it's Friday. But I started lifting in 2025 in July month, on the last Monday of July. And it was in that week. So it's winter and it was cold and raining and stuff. And we were there by the cable stuff upstairs at Virgin Active in Paarl. And some young lighty had a jacket on and he decided to put on the fan. Because het warm gekry. It was getting hot, so we put on the fan instead of taking off his jacket. And Shuaib wasn't too impressed. He said, sit af dan, put it off. Ons is hier by die gym, ons moet sweat. We are by the gym to sweat. And the lighting skrik because Shuaib is a big guy. Turns out we're basically the same age. He's 46 and I'm 47. So we're pretty much the same age. He is also had a failed first marriage. He got divorced and he said he also started over again from scratch. So if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah. But I know I can do it. Still feels weird getting a divorce. But I know that at the end of the day, I was a bad husband. I will own that. It's my fault, it's not her fault. But anyways, me and Shuaib, we had a real man-to-man talk. Gave me lots of advice. Yeah, he's a good man. As soon as I stop, I'm going to show you what Tracy gave me, in case you didn't see it in the other video. Tracy, you are awesome. Tracy is my I know some guys who are gay, but Tracy is the first. I don't know if Tracy, you're not gay, no? You LGBTQ2. I still don't know how to say those things. But this was masculine something, no? And I love how Tracy is so, Tracy, you are so open and transparent about who you are. You're a good person. Quickly, about 8 to late, I'm gonna get my milk quickly. I'm hungry. Got the milk. Quickly, while I'm stopped, this Tracy protein powder. This has come at the nick of time because this is gifts from Tracy, my gym friend. My food budget is slightly limited for the next few days, so this is 25 grams a scoop. I see. That's awesome, freaking awesome. So this is gonna help budget-wise for my protein needs. some creatine, and my creatine is almost finished. It's going to be finished, I think, in a week. So also in the nick of time, because there's no budget to go buy more creatine. I've never used this before. This is a pre-workout. I wonder if it's really going to work. They say it works. I'm going to test it out. Tomorrow's legs. It'll be the first day for legs. And then also Tracy spoiled me with this strap stuff. How you know do it like this and over the bar and whatnot, so that your grip doesn't have to work that much. Still have to figure out exactly how to use it. She showed me how, but I forgot already. I learned by doing. And this is a bonus. Yo, this grip things, because I got soft hands, very soft hands, and they get sore with all that hardcore, especially lat stuff, lat pull downs and all those funny things. And when I hang, it's very hard on my. In fact, I want to stop hanging because it hurts so much. But this helps a lot. Quite for Thank you, Tracy. I keep calling you Stacy in my mind, but you Tracy. Okay, I am legit hungry. I'm still on a cut. Hello. I'm still on a cut, technically speaking. I'm still trying to lose weight. I am 90.5 kg after workout today. I haven't written it down yet. I must quickly write it down. 2 January, 90.5 kg. They say that you're supposed to weigh yourself in the morning when you wake up first thing, but I don't. I tend to weigh myself. At least they say you should weigh yourself consistently under the same circumstances every time. So for me, the place where that's the most consistent is after workout, just before I shower, or normally just before I go steam room and then swim. So anyways, I'm 90.5 kg, but so that, and I'm 178 centimeters tall, and 47 years old. So BMI wise, it says that I'm still overweight on that chart thing. So I'm definitely not fat anymore. It sucks being fat. When I was 130 kg last year, January 2025, I was in the high 120s for a very long time. Damn, I'm thirsty. And to be fat, I mean, I was apparently obese. I mean, I had, the hangpains and alles. You know how the belly is like this huge thingamabob. So I definitely had that crap. It's a massive full moon tonight. Sure, big full moon. What was I saying? Yeah. So I mean, I still don't have a bicep vein. You can see my bicep. In a certain angle, you could see my triceps. Can't see it now so lekker, but it doesn't pop yet. So I'm definitely not lean yet. I still have some man boobs. I can feel my pecs are there. They're getting harder. And I still got some, I don't know if it's loose skin, but it's at the very least it's extra skin on my belly I mean, it's like I can still feel it, yeah. Multiple people, not multiple, two people have told me that I don't look right after losing all this weight. They said, these two people, that I look like someone who does tuck, drugs. Tuck is most crystal meth. I don't do drugs. Last year, I went through a very difficult time. February and March. And I tried smoking weed, but I can't smoke weed. I'm also a non-smoker. I don't like smoking. Ugh, cigarettes werk op my titspiere. I hate smoking. Anyway, so I jumped straight into trying to smoke marijuana, weed. I, I can't inhale it. So I sat here in the car and I made it the joint thing. The whole car got full of smoke, and then I just tried to breathe in the smoke like like a campfire smoke. Even that was difficult, and I didn't like it. I also tried edibles, weed edibles, which I made myself. It screwed me up massively. It turns out I've got that thing where if you, I'm very sensitive to THC. So if I go over X amount of THC, I forget how much, then I get very nauseous, and I throw up. And anyways, on that day that I ate too much edibles, because I didn't know what my tolerance levels were, so I clearly ate too much. And I made canna butter from scratch, and I think I made it too strong or too weak. I don't know. And I made brownies with it, and it screwed me up something terrible. Holy guacamole! Jamie wanted to phone ambulance. I threw up what felt like throwing up my lungs. I knew I was gonna die in my mind. It's like every breath I took, I told myself, just don't die. Because apparently, one of the ways how you die with, apparently what I googled, if you overdose on edibles, they say you can't overdose on edibles. I call bullshit on that. I definitely overdosed on edibles last year, February or March, and that screwed me up something terrible. And yeah, so I sat outside, and it took forever to go away. Oh, it was a very bad experience, and I don't like the feeling of being high on edibles. It's not nice. I didn't experience none of that bullshit of, they say if you take edibles and a couple of minutes later you have the giggles and everything is funny. I had the opposite of the giggles. I had the dials, I'm gonna die. It was very bad for me. Yeah, I'm hungry. Damn. So enough about that nonsense. Business wise, I am screwed. 6 love. Business wise. Long story short, I'm self-employed. I made like a chocolate brownie, which we call Modder cookies. And when I started it in 2018 or 2019, I think we started in 2019, I'm not too sure, or 2018. And business boomed. At that stage, we were living with my mother-in-law in Chicago, not America, Chicago. We are in Paarl, South Africa. There's a suburb called Chicago, which is. I lived in Chicago more than 10 years accumulatively over my lifetime. Damn, drunk people. Um, anyways, and so we had nothing. We were all unemployed. But then we started making the Moder cookies, and business picked up so much so that we could um, afford to move out. Like 2 years after that, so it took us 2 years to build up an income strong enough to be able to move, and then um, life was good. Life was easy, business-wise, because I was able to activate 2,000 shops, Spaza shops. I sold it to the Spaza shops, and of course, it was a new product, and people loved it. And we eventually lived in a place called Vaselis Village, where the rent, to include water and lights, was like 14,000 a month, which business paid la di da quite easily. And unlimited food. I mean, that's also why I was able to get so fat. Didn't exercise, did nothing. I just ate. I ate a lot, and I'm a chocoholic, so I'm addicted to sweet stuff. The most important thing when it comes to chocolate is don't buy it, because I will eat it so quickly. Um, and then as things went wrong and business collapsed, and the product that I'm working with now is a really shitty brownie, very shitty brownie. It's giving less than 1% repeat business, so I'm able to activate shops, but I know that they are not going to buy again. 99% of them are not going to buy again. So I've worked through about half of my customer base so far, and um, I am got about half of about 1,000 shops left. Not all of them are buying, make no doubt about that. Just want to see something. Hang on, I'll be with you now. That's fine. I just wanted to check out the light. There's a certain way how I have to park if I don't want the light to shine in my eyes. Open up the window so long. So I am here, home sweet home. Yeah, I gotta start a new business, a new income. I'm gonna try a new fudge, which will retail for R5. I'm gonna target petrol stations. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna test it out next week. I keep saying test it out next week, but there's always something that happens, and then I don't test it. But now I must test it, because the clock is ticking. I can only activate a few more towns. I can still go do, but like I said, about half of my customer base. Actually, slightly under half, I think. So just under 1,000 shops that I can still go see. And then when that's done, if I haven't started the new fudge, and if the fudge doesn't give a repeat business, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. My worst case scenario, if I lose all control, would be to go ask my dad to move in back with my dad in Meyerton. It's not a bad thing. That'll actually be good. I'm just clinging on to my, you know, last little bit of hope to see if I can't fix it. But it's not so easy. And for the life of me, I just can't think of something else to do. Okay, listen, I'm hungry. Where is my food? Oh my word, my back. Tonight, I've just got, this is my creatine, it's almost finished. Where's our creatine again? Oh, it's also USN. Both is USN. This is my dinner. Tonight I've just got this. I didn't buy anything extra. I ate some pasta today, 2 small portions, because I was hungry. Didn't have anything else to eat, and so luckily the scale said 90.5 kg, so I didn't overeat. It said I had 2 small pirinkies, 2 small sauces, so I didn't overeat. This is 200 grams of chocolate flavor Future Life high protein, which gives 30 grams per 100 grams, so this is 60 grams of protein. And if you add the milk protein from 500 ml, it's something like 16 grams. But I want to boost that up quickly with some of this protein powder. Tracy, I'm gonna give it a go. Let me just, I say 25.8 grams per serving, and it says a serving, mix 1 heap scoop. It says 38 grams. I don't know how much is a heap scoop. I'm guessing this is a heap scoop. So this is, let's round it off to 25 grams, 75 grams here, plus 25 grams, that's 100 grams. And another 25 grams. This is now gonna be 125 grams. And another 25 grams. So this is the third one now. So this is 75 plus 75, so it's 150 grams. I'm guessing the protein which I ate this morning, because there was some chicken and bacon in it, let's say 25 grams. So how much is this now? 75 for the normal Future Life and the milk. 3 scoops is 75. So it's 150 grams. So if I add this one, 175, which means I've got my 200 grams for the day. I's moeder so baie. Shit. I don't know if I'm overdoing it. I don't think it's going to be a milkshake now. I think it's going to be like a thick thing. But I'm going to add the milk now. And I'm going to stir this in. Let me first quickly mix it a bit, so it can be better. I think this was a mistake. But I'm pushing in all the protein. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's going to be extremely thick. I might quickly have to go to the shop to buy more milk. It's going to be very high, full to the brim basically. I don't want to mess. Come on. I better be careful. Still a little bit of milk left inside there. This whole thing is full. It's merciful. Very hard to stir with this plastic spoon. But my minimum protein needs for the day is 200 grams. I'm not going to hit 250 today again, but tomorrow's leg day with the help of this protein. And if I spread it over more meals, I can definitely get my 250 tomorrow for leg day. And then Sunday is chest day. Oh my word. Nice bit of milk. Right, I'm going to chow down on this now and watch a movie. See you when I see you. We just taste. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Tomorrow is leg day. Leg day is my favorite day. Nighty tidy.